What's up, YouTube? I made a video yesterday, and it was basically saying I turned 57 years old. I'm 57 and I feel good. People gave me a thumbs down, and that was the funniest thing to me. I laughed. I just found it so freaking amusing that people are just so angry that I feel good. Yeah. So let's get that out. If it pisses you off that I feel good, then you're miserable, and that is some funny shit, okay? That is funny. If you're so damn miserable and it pisses you off that I feel good, you need to get your shit together, okay? Instead of talking smack to me, you need to get your act together, okay? So let's get rid of that, okay? Maybe I need to shave. Doesn't matter. Comb my hair, kind of, sort of. See it? It's kind of like stuck out there. All right, listen. I'm running into guys. I had one guy go to the extreme. He said, I can't bring my wife to the U.S. because my finances aren't good enough. Then he told me he only makes $3,600 a month. Now, he's actually married to a 47-year-old lady in the Philippines or something like that. It says my connection's poor. I don't know why. I got to put my gun somewhere. Oh, got it in my holster. Whew, man. I always carry that thing with me, man. It's like a big lug. I mean, it's heavy, man. Look at the sights, man. Ain't that sweet? Okay, anyways. He said, look, it's Sunday here, man. I'm getting a slow start. I got my coffee from McDonald's. I'm going to the gym, move some iron. He said, look, I only make $3,600 a month. He said, Terrence, I'm coming to live with you. I said, you're not coming to live with me. He's got 4 kids. He said, I can't afford to bring my Filipino wife to the U.S. Now, I think the dude has some girlfriends on the side over here. But if he's telling the truth, which he's probably lying all the way around, I don't know. Let's just use him for an example. $3,600 a month is more than enough financial accountability to bring your Asian wife to the U.S. I think you only need $28,000 income a year or something like that. $3,600 is something like, I don't know, $44,000 a year or something like that. So I'd have to get the calculator out. But the thing of it is, guys are making excuses. Why and how? That's the video. They're making excuses, and they're coming up with reasons why not to bring their Asian wife to the United States of America. I know for sure. And I'm sure it's going on in other countries. Okay? So what happens is that, why? Why? Because number one, they might have a girlfriend here. They might have even a fiance here, and they got a wife over there, and they're not actually going to get married. They're just, maybe one of those long time, maybe they got some babies' mamas here. Maybe they don't want to bring her here because they're afraid somebody will snatch her away from them because they're older and she's younger. I don't know. Some young, hard-bodied guy might want that girl, and she might go with them, and they lose their wife. But, my philosophy is she's not doing you much good to keep her in the Philippines when you're living in the United States and you got to feed her and take care of her. And, they're looking at a vacation 2 or 3 times a year. They're working here, flying over and back, round-trip ticket. It seems like, doing that 2, 3, 4 times a year would be more expensive than bringing your wife to the United States. And I can't afford myself to do that kind of thing. So if you can afford to fly back and forth to the Philippines, you can afford to bring your Asian wife here. So, first of all, I don't know why you're telling me that you can't afford it when you're going to the Philippines 4 times a year. There's something seriously up with that. Second of all, I understand that you want to leave the United States, go to the Philippines, have a home there, and your wife is taking care of that home. And some guys have kids there, and they have kids here. And I think they have kids here, like I said, and babies, mamas, and whatever, that they're not telling each other of their women about. So I think that's something that's going on. So, and other reasons could be that the woman has been involved with the law there. She could have been arrested for something. She could have some kind of terrorist activity in one of her relatives, or Busayef or something. That's the Muslim army, I think, name. I don't know. Anyways, there could be issues in her family that they're not letting her go now. Letting her come to the United States. And so they're covering it up, saying they can't afford it financially. I heard from some of the expats there, the guys that live there from America, from the United States, that they won't allow a bar girl to come to the U.S. And I don't think that's true. I think if she said she works down there at Carlos Bar and Grill, I don't think anybody cares. I think they're going to let her come to the U.S. I don't think they can prove that she's doing prostitution. Even if she is, and maybe she's not. I'm saying, I don't think working in a bar has anything to do with that. But there's a couple expats that seem to swear by that, say that's real. But why are the guys not bringing them here? That is the question. And how? They're probably telling the girl, hey, I tried to get this visa, it's not working. I got to have a higher income. They're telling the girl, oh, your paperwork was denied. I don't know what they're doing. They're telling the girl you can't come for obvious different reasons. And I'm not sure they did the paperwork, and I don't think most of them did the paperwork. And one guy put me through such a grueling explanation for like 3 phone calls for like 2 hours each time, and I disagreed with him each time. And I knew that he just, to me, sounded like he was lying. And why he was trying to convince me that he couldn't bring his wife to the U.S. was because I told him like 100 times, won't you stop flying to the Philippines? Won't you you got all these kids here, from another wife. Why don't you bring your Filipino wife here? Now, he was married to 2 Filipino wives. The first one, I don't know what happened. She had something wrong with her or something. She died in the United States, from what I understand. The second Filipino wife, he leaves her in the Philippines. I have heard stories of guys killing their wives here because their wives are cheating or something. So, I don't know. I'm not saying he did that. I'm just saying, there's all kind of weird circumstances in people's lives that could affect these things. Maybe he just doesn't want to have the responsibility of taking care of her here. Maybe his children don't want her around. I don't know what it is. But on this channel, I have subscribers that say, well, my wife isn't qualified to come to the United States. But then they tell me what a great, absolute, excellent life they're having in the Philippines. And that could be because, or even in Thailand they're talking about, that could be because the cost of living is a lot less. But the thing is, in these Asian countries, if you let them, they will charge you American prices or more, or what they think American prices are. They'll charge you $20 for a haircut or $10, which I need, by the way. Or they won't charge you, down in the hood in Caloocan in Manila, a haircut is 32 pesos. That's like 75 cents. I promise you, if I walk in there, they're going to charge me $5 or $10. 500 pesos or something like that. It's 32 pesos. I know that for sure because I was on IMO with a lady. She went in there and got her son's haircut. Her brother got a haircut and her father got a haircut, and they paid 32 pesos each. And he gave them a deal like all 3 of them for 100 pesos, which I think that's 33 pesos each. So I don't think it was a deal, But she said it was normally 32 pesos. and I think she paid more. I don't think her thinks she could do math, but and that's $2. So 3 haircuts for $2, and in the United States that would cost you $30, instead of $2. But if an American walked in, I know it's going to cost him more than 75 cents to get a haircut. They're not even going to the place is going to get quiet, and they're all going to look around at each other, and they're going to go something like 500 pesos. So I know guys are living there cheaper. And some of these guys are poor, and they're only getting, I suppose, 600 a month and 800 a month on SSI or something, and some food stamps, and they can live on that in the Philippines. But in the United States, they have to live with someone. So I suppose that is what's going on, to a certain degree. But there are many guys making excuses that are illegitimate not to bring their women to the United States. And I've talked to a few on the phone, and what they were saying that the U.S. Embassy required and did and everything just didn't seem like it was real to me. It seems like it was a bunch of hype. So keep that in mind, Asian ladies. And guys, I think unless you have to stay in your country, you should just go live with your wife. Why not? And that's my opinion. So that's my video. And hey, I hope you have a great day. And I'm feeling good today, by the way. So hey, thanks for watching. Share my videos. You know what? I really have. I got about 3,000 videos in that's been shared, and I have I got more than that. I got about 3,500 shares on my channel. Not videos, but shares. And I got about 800 videos in playlists. So I put a couple hundred of mine in my own playlist, but I got about 800 in playlists. So, there's 600 of my videos out there in playlists, which is pretty good, I guess. For a channel like this, I doubt my channel will. I'll do another video, but I doubt I'll ever get 1,000 subscribers and a lot of views. This is one that people view a video and they don't come back. They get it. Or some people view a lot of my videos, but I doubt that I'll ever reach 1,000 subscribers. So hey, if I got to 1,000 subscribers, I would be so excited. Share my videos, subscribe. Oh my God. Invite your friends. Tap the bell. See ya.